You can find the La Brea Tar Pits Museum on Wilshire Boulevard, right next door to the Los Angeles County Museum of Art and the Peterson Automotive Museum. Here I am at the entrance to the La Brea Tar Pits and Museum. You step inside the entrance and you immediately see the museum. By the way, the grounds are free of charge. In front of the entrance are two sculptures. Here's one, and here's the other. The top of the museum is decorated with a large carved mural of what life was like back in those days. Wait a second, what the heck was that noise? Uh-oh, it looks like some poor dumb mastodon got itself caught in the lake pit. It looks like a lake, but underneath is that sticky crud. Here you can see it bubbling up to the top of the water. Well, once you get stuck in that, you are stuck for good. You can kiss that mastodon's ass goodbye. Before going into the museum, I decided to take a walk around and find out what else I could see on the grounds. I started off by following these giant animal footprints. I figured they'd lead me someplace. But then I thought, was that good of an idea to follow something that made footprints that big? I came across several smaller tar pits like these two. Not as big and formidable as the lake pit with the trapped mastodon, but still sticky enough that modern day squirrels and birds have been trapped in the goo. Pit 91 was especially interesting. It was an open excavation site where you could actually see the work that had been done. Here's a close-up looking down into that tarry mess. Now, I'm no paleontologist, but I would say that looks like some kind of bone from something really big. There were also a couple of interesting signs posted there. Here's an interesting one. I guess that goo isn't tar at all, but asphalt. But you know, the La Brea asphalt pits just doesn't have the right ring to it. And this one, kind of amazing considering all the large urban areas in the world. After that, it was time to enter the museum itself. The first thing you see when stepping into the museum is this mastodon head embedded in solid rock. Next to it is a skeleton of a Harlan's ground sloth. The big ones could stand 9 feet high and weigh 1,500 pounds. Yeah, that's what I thought. And next to it is the skeleton of an American mastodon. These guys became extinct about 10,000 years ago. They look similar to a mammoth, but are separated by about 25 million years. Here's an interesting little gizmo that they have at the museum. Let's see. What does it like to be trapped in tar? And pull up on handle. Now, I might not be any circus strongman, but I've picked up a few heavy weights in my time, so I decided to give it a try. I don't think I even budged it. And trust me, I haven't strained this hard since I was constipated for about a week. Hold on a second. Look over there, and you can see the skeleton of an antique bison. I wish I had something standing next to it, because let me tell you, this baby is big. Okay, let's see what's next. Okay, here we've got several skeletons of an animal that seems to be running in a pack. Can you guess what it is? No, not frat boys. This is a dire wolf, related to modern day timber wolves. Right across from this display are 404 dire wolf skulls that were discovered from the tar pits. These displayed skulls are only a small part of the over 1,600 dire wolf skulls found here. Close to the dire wolves is a saber-toothed cat attacking a giant sloth. And here's the skull of one. Take a look at those can openers. Next to the saber-toothed cat is a giant Ice Age bear. This giant bear stood at 12 feet tall, making it the largest carnivore in North America during the Great Ice Age. Now we've come across a scimitar-toothed cat. It gets its name from its 4-inch long canines shaped like a curved sword. A distant relative of the saber-toothed cat, it is considered the most successful predator of the mammoth. Since I was there, I thought it'd be cool to take a selfie next to the scimitar-toothed cat. Wait a second, a scimitar-toothed cat? Finally, last but not least, is the Columbian mammoth. It ranged from Canada to Central America and was the most common species of mammoth in North America during the Ice Age. This picture will give you an idea of the size of it. Its average height was 12 feet tall and it weighed more than 17,000 pounds. Now that's a scary sight. What I want to know is just how big was its toothbrush for those tusks? As Porky Pig puts it so eloquently,